Hey there! Welcome to Project Ozone 2 Reloaded. The entire series we're going to be playing on the Titan mode. Yes, the hardcore mode that Project Ozone has set up, and it has FPS lag right now because it's changing a whole bunch of stuff, mainly the recipes, but this is Project Ozone 2, which I am excited to play since I never played the original Project Ozones, and I'm looking for another huge HQM pack that'll last me a while. So let's just, first of all, check the necessities. What do we have in the pack? Let's see if we have X Nilo, just to check. Yes, we have X Nilo, that's perfect. Do we have the tree twerking? Let's just check that. We do, that's also great, that's a good sign, so that means we can run around trees instead. And let's see, do we have, well, actually, let's just sort of look for a second. Let's just scroll through, have a quick scroll through. Artifacts, agricraft, okay, so bibliocraft, whole bunch of normal stuff that, bare basic stuff. Botania, obviously, whole bunch of Botania stuff. Let's see, BC Robotics, probably Buildcraft in the pack as well, Computercraft, Draconic Evolution, Ender IO. Okay, so a lot of like the normal mods, nothing super out of the ordinary, so that'll be interesting. So let me start talking about my goals for the series as I walk down to this tree. So the goals for the series. Oh, Fluid Cows. Hello, Fluid Cow Glue, Fluid Cow Zephyrian. You might be amazing, actually. My goals for the series, what are you? Diesel, ooh, Diesel might come in handy, are to use the pack, do all of the HQM stuff, but I want to learn stuff. I want to learn some new mods. So if I've already done it before and I know exactly how it works, if there's an option to use something else, I'm probably going to go with that. So let's just sort of get into the quest book. We have 3 lives now. Alpha, okay. At random act of kindness, we get a chance cube, a florb, and 3 reward bags. Let's just pick the middle ones because we'll keep those away for a second. I don't want to use those right now. Let's back out and hashtag pound the ground. Can hammer down compressed cobble into compressed gravel and so on. X compressium is not in this pack. So we start with the wood, but we have to get cobblestone. So that means we need to get a X Nilo sieve. So let's see if the sort of crafting recipe was changed for the X Nilo sieve, and it was not. 2 planks, 2 sticks, silk mesh, string. Okay, it wasn't changed, so I'll tell you what. Right now, I'm gonna collect a little bit of trees, and then I'll be back with you in a quick second, and then I'll see you guys when I have a little bit of wood, just so I can sort of get a bit of supplies, and we'll jump into the rest of the episode. Right, I almost forgot to open up the reward bag. We got a Zanite ring, and that's from the Aether. Actually, that's really good, I believe. Increased mining speed? I'll take it. But that's from the Aether, and I've never actually played around with the Aether other than when it was in beta, so that's another thing that I'll absolutely be looking forward to. It's actually going to be very interesting to me to go back into the Aether after a very long time, because I'm sort of excited now to see what they've changed in such a long time. Okay, so I just was gathering these supplies to do the next quest, and it is getting nighttime, so we gotta find some sort of shelter real quick before things turn grim. I know there are the paxels in this pack, so let's try and get a wood paxel. So we need a shovel, a pickaxe, and an axe. Easy peasy, so let's get those up really quickly. So it was a axe, a pickaxe, and then a shovel, which we don't have the sticks for, a shovel like this, and then a paxel just like this. I hope it's sort of unshaped crafting. Nope. Okay, let's just boom. There we go. And paxel. So let's just sort of dig ourselves around. I know the night's going to be really rough, just from watching my friends' videos. If you want to see someone else playing the Titan mode of if you want to see someone else playing the Titan mode of this pack, I would highly recommend Ector Vink. Very good friend of mine. He makes very good content, so I would highly recommend you go and watch his videos if you would also like to see another playthrough of the Titan pack, or the Titan mode of this pack, just in case we do some things differently, or we do some things the same. We very much so bounce ideas off of each other, and sort of help each other brainstorm ideas if we're not sure how a machine works, so I think it'll be very interesting to see how it works and how he's playing, and you know how much of a contrast it is to me playing. So let's see what else we can do inside this hole. First of all, we need a little bit of food, keep ourselves topped up here. So, quest book, we have this, we have all of the things for this next quest. We get a flux-infused crook, another chance cube, and 3 more reward bags. We need a crafting task, which is an oak barrel, and we sort of forgot the crafting bench out there. Let's start keeping a tally of how many crafting stations we make in this silly series. So, we need a barrel. Now, if I recall, the barrels are made like this, with a slab at the bottom and on the sides, and there we go, barrel, then boom, and how many do we need? How many do we need? 6? 6? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know we actually needed that many. So let's get 6. And then boom. Okay, barrel. Let's get the right one this time, just because. So now we got that. Let's open up our reward bag. We got some aluminum wires and such. Okay, not exactly sure which. Oh, Galacticraft. Ooh, Galacticraft. That's gonna be something that's one end goal item. I know that. Galacticraft in like every pack is just such an end goal item. Let's place our chests there. Throw some unneeded stuff in there so we don't have to worry about it for right now. Let's see what the next quest is, which is the sieve. So we do need to take a crook, go find a silkworm, and then silkworm one of the trees. So I'm gonna have to wait until daytime to do that. So I'll see you guys back at daytime. There we go, silkworm obtained. Let's just put a tree over here for now. Let's twerk it to grow and then stick a little bit of a worm on it. Now we have to wait for it to actually make the string. So it's a little bit more waiting. I'll see you then. Sun's going down again. Let's try and move quickly. We just need a whole bunch of string so we can sieve things, and then throughout the night I can actually use that to my advantage. Instead of being out here where it's dangerous, I can just sit inside where it's safe for now and use a sieve and just get a whole bunch of materials so we can move on. So I think that's probably the best course of action. 40 should be enough. Let's go back into the cubby hole and start with, you know, everything else. So back in here, I apparently do not have some grass on me, or some dirt. Where did that go? Apparently I threw it away, no big deal. So now we need a sieve. So a sieve should be 2 of these, correct? Then some sticks, so and then the 2 silk and 2 jungle woods. We get ourselves a sieve. Quest book, sieve. Let's get, a compact giant chance cube. Boom. We'll open up some chance cubes near the end of the episode. Let's open up a reward bag. We get Aristotle? Okay, interesting. We got a record. Not the best thing. So, if memory recalls, we need dust, but we don't have dust, so the mod pack creators were actually pretty smart and changed it, so instead of needing dust and such to actually do what you need to do, you can just use the grass around you and the dirt around you. So if we just pick some up here, we can start putting it into the sieve and sieve away. And also, I want to sort of automate this in the future. So I know there is an autonomous activator in the pack. Let's see what it needs for that. Autonomous activator, tin, piston, redstone reception coil. Okay, that seems easy enough. Seems like the basic recipe. Piston isn't changed. Tin. Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, yeah, that's an immersive engineering thing with the tin and the metal press. And okay, yeah, we're a little bit far away from that. So let's get some stone, and I believe that's another quest that we can complete here. Pound the ground, we need 64. Okay, so I'm going to be here for a while pounding away at the ground. Still sifting away, but we got ourselves a seed, which means we can complete this one. So we get a chance cube and a reward bag. Let's go for left, and then open it up. It's just a basic. We get a void transport pipe and a void fluid pipe. Again, not exactly the most useful for right now, but I guess it's something. Let's see what that opened up. Lava generation. Okay, so we need to generate lava. Sieving montage. Okay. Learning to tinker. Okay, so there's tinkers, obviously. I don't know if I want to use tinkers. I've sort of grown past tinkers. I've sort of gotten the whole, gist of, I can make an overpowered weapon. I'm not sure if I want to use tinkers in the pack, honestly. And then pound the ground, still working away on that. 28 out of 64. It's gonna be a little while. Okay, so we have some quests to hand in. We have this Tinker's one, which I didn't even really see this whole part here in the bottom left that pretty much tells us we have to go through Tinker's. Oops, did not mean to click out of it. So let's hand in the Learning to Tinker quest. Let's get the middle reward bag, and then the Pound the Ground one will get the left side reward bag, and so we get 2 more reward bags. We get a sponge and some more aluminum junk for Galacticraft. Hopefully that comes in handy. Honestly, I'm really hoping that comes in handy in some way or another, or else we're just getting really bad rewards. It says really bad rewards, but a lot of the times packs like to mess with you and just sort of say they're bad rewards. Okay, so what's next? Lava generation. Generate lava through melting cobblestone in a crucible. Need to melt 4 to 5 cobblestone for a full bucket, and you can melt ender lily seeds for resonant ender. Okay, so we need a crucible. Let's see how to make a crucible. Unfired Crucible probably is porcelain clay, which is clay and bone meal. And how to make clay, let's see, right, I remember now, it's all X-Nilo. It is all X-Nilo. So we're gonna have to place down some barrels, the barrels we got for making the quest. We're going to have to place down the barrels and hopes it rains sometime soon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and or go and find some water, which I'm really not seeing on the island. Maybe if we had a fluid cow, that'd be great, but I'm really not seeing any water anywhere near here, so we're probably not going to get off that easily. We're probably going to have to wait for it to rain. Go away. Oh geez, I was so far away and you still exploded. Okay then, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind indeed. Huh. So, I'm gonna go on a small expedition then, maybe see if I can find some water. If I can't, I will come back to you when it is raining and those are filled. So the sky turned a weird color, and I sort of thought that meant raining, and so I had to look in my settings, but there's nothing to turn off rain, so I'm like, oh well, it's not raining, but I returned here, and apparently it's raining, so I'm not going to argue with it. It's raining, I guess? Maybe? Maybe that's a glitch, maybe that's just a small bug, but obviously don't see rain, which is a little bit of an issue if it's that important for the start of the thing. So it is almost filled up to their 1000 mega buckets, or 1000 mega buckets. Then I believe we need to turn the cobblestone into dust, so we need a hammer of sorts. Let's see, it is the X-Nilo hammer, or whatever one it is. Yes, X-Nilo stone hammer, 2 cobblestone, 2 sticks. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 1, 2, and then cobblestone, and then we can beat up some cobblestone, turn it into the fine dust, and then see where we go from there. So, let's just place a 3x3 down for now. I don't think we're going to need that much, but a 3x3 will make sure we are safe for a little bit, and then vein miner that real quick. So we got gravel, place that back down once again, and just repeat said process until you have enough for whatever things you're trying to do. So that, and then sand, and then one more time for dust, I believe, unless... nope, yes, it is dust. It is dust. I was just making sure, because I can't remember. It's been a very long time since I've played with X-Nilo, so it's a little bit of a learning experience for me. So dust, 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 dust. Gravel, or clay, and then break up the clay so we can get that delicious other clay, other things. Then we need to get that unfired clay, which goes back to the crucible, right? Crucible, there we go. Unfired crucible, porcelain clay, and bone meal. Okay, so it looks like I need to go fight some skeletons, and that means I'll be back with you in a second. We have the supplies to make the unfired crucible. There we go. Then we just plop it in here. We'll throw in any fuel source and let it fire itself up. Then we can complete that quest and we can move on. So, boom, crucible, boom, completed that quest. So let's pick the middle one just because. Let's see what next we do. So, tinkering with metals, whole bunch of tinker stuff, sieving montage, burning power, survivalist generator. It wants us to make 4. So what's in the survivalist generator? Cobblestone, piston, iron, redstone, furnace. Okay, that's not that hard. We have a little bit of iron ore powder, which I believe is just like that. Then the dust you can smelt up into either an ingot or a piece that goes into an ingot. Again, it's been a little while since I've used X-Nilo. I'm still trying to relearn things. Iron ingot. Okay, perfect. So, looks like I'm just going to be sitting here for a tiny little bit. I'm going to sieve up a whole bunch more stuff with our Enderman roommate, apparently, and then be back with you guys when I'm actually all done, and we have the means to complete at least 1 or 2 more quests. Okay, so I'm thinking last little thing we're going to do here, let's put on the amulet we just got, since that's probably going to help us. The next thing we're going to do, probably the last thing for the episode, is we're going to take our supplies and make some of those survivalist generators for the quest. So it was pretty much just survivalist, and we need 4 of these, which is 4 pistons. So 1, 2, and apparently we only had enough for 2 pistons. Excuse you. Hold on here. Boop, boop. What are we out of? Cobblestone. Oh, okay. I thought I had enough, but apparently not. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Let's grab these 2 pistons out of here, clear out this, and then make ourselves the survivalist generators, which apparently we also don't have enough for this. See, piston, 2 iron, 2 redstone. Oh, we don't have enough redstone. Okay then. Huh. We're just running into all sorts of problems today, aren't we? 4th and final Jenny. There we go. Quest book. Burning power. Now we have the survivalist generator. Boom. And just to end off the episode, actually, let's open up the reward bag. Cloud in a bottle, ball of moss, smashing rock. Okay. Not the greatest, not the, best, but I'll take it anyway. It'll probably be something we can use. Okay. So, let's do something. Let's run out there. Okay, we can make shears. That's the first step to greatness. The second step is to go outside, not get killed. Yep, little baby zombie wants to kill me already. Come over here to the sheep and get ourselves a bed. A bed is going to be imperative to our survival. So we're going to have to harness the power of the sheep in the area, which I think that might have been the only sheep in the area. So we're going to have to harness the power of this singular sheep for our next adventure, our endeavors to sleep through the night. But just to end off the episode, because I do want to end it off, I think we've done a whole lot of progress. I want to grab a little bit of chance cubes and put everything else away because I'm scared of these. I'm honestly sort of scared of these. They're very powerful, scary things that I don't want to mess with a whole bunch. So boom and boom, then place, and throw everything else in there that isn't a chance cube. And let's go over there and see what we can do. Hopefully it's good, it's not terrible, we're not going to die. Hopefully that's like the goal right now. So let's place it down right there and break. Oh, okay, zombies. We'll do 2 this episode. Oh, they're gonna drop me a lot of stuff. That's gonna be actually pretty good. We'll do 2 or 3 for right now, and then maybe later on in the more higher episodes we'll do a little bit more. Are all of you going to die yet? Okay, yeah, now you start dropping like flies, like little flies. Whole bunch of Minicio, that's probably going to help us for later, and a whole bunch of reward bags. Let's actually see what we can get in these. Gold, coal, and redstone, that's pretty good. A nuke virus, okay, and a bucket, that's also pretty good. 1 more, and then we'll end off the episode. Ooh, what could it be? Ooh, what could it run away? Ooh, yeah, I'm not going to stick around and see what it is. It feels like invisible creep. Oh, a sword. Oh, it changed. Oh, light gold figurine of dark vision. Allows sneaking on air when held. Hold on, sneaking on air? We just got flight. We pretty much just got flight. Oh my god! That's amazing! And then if we let go, we fall. Okay, that's amazing! We pretty much just got flight first episode. That's actually extraordinarily good. Okay, hold on. Now we need to do a little bit of testing with this. If I'm falling with this in my hand, ooh. Okay, did that just use stuff when I broke stuff with it, or did it just use it because? Okay, if I'm falling and I sneak. No, let's try and get a little bit more falling. I don't take damage. This is perfect. This is amazing. Okay, one more, just because. Just because that was actually amazing. Let's get a little bit of food first, though. I need food to run away. Let's just have some rotten flesh. I don't think it'll do that much. Besides, it's food. Food's food. Actually, hold on. Let's check this. Easiest way. Tinkers. Or, no, drying. Drying rack. 3 slabs. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Hold on, we're not ending the episode yet. Everybody, if you're playing this pack, or like any pack that is a sort of a skyblock and you need food early on and you have some sort of farm or some sort of easy way to make drying racks or get a whole bunch of rotten flesh, go ahead and make some drying racks. Just go ahead, make a whole bunch. Because guess what? You slap monster beef on these, rotten flesh, and sooner or later you're getting some beef jerky. You're gonna get beef jerky, and it's one of the easiest ways to get starter food. I promise you, it's amazing. I know a lot of people already know this, but I'm saying it for, you know, the couple people that don't already know that. Okay, one more, we'll end it off. Okay. Okay, that scared me. But at least we're not dead. At least we're not dead. At least it was lightning. At least it wasn't something huge and giant and massive and scary. But that's going to do it for this episode of Project Ozone 2 Reloaded. I very much hope you enjoyed, and I very much hope to see you in the next episode. Remember, stay fancy, and peace out. Bye-bye.